Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that's not a surprise who made that play. And this is just the opening drive, but we're going to hear his name a lot. He flies all over the field, shows up in the run, shows up in the pass. Big-time playmaking linebacker that every time you turn on the tape, you...
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got the pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven. And they register a sack early here on the second play of the game.
Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field.
Fake the spike, and now he's going to throw it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
Job number one for a defense is to create negative plays, to create turnovers. How about this? Opening drive of the football game, getting the big turnover, setting your offense up in great position, and building some mojo. This defense, that is a picture-perfect start.
The run inside. It's Lacy. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33. The Cougars want to crank the tempo.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Goes to the option. Keeps it himself. He'll pitch it. He'll be stopped just a little short of that 25-yard line, and now they have a decision to make on fourth down. They'll run for it. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it in the red zone. It's done. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now the play fake. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Touchdown, Houston! Hello! They put the first points on the board.
I think the days of running backs just running downhill are out the window. You better be able to do this. You see the playmakers slip him out of the backfield, throw him the football. He'll handle the rest.
Easy, they roll to the right. Nope. It looks crazy.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So they take advantage of good starting field position, move the ball 35 yards, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Motion from the back. Catch in the middle. It's Eakin. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the shot. Picked off, and then an early drive with the turnover.
And that's his second big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking in with the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
He sliding the feet.
Yeah, he moved his feet like I'm supposed to be moving, but it's not.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here comes the option. The option, the keeper. Here's the handoff. At the 35, he's loose. Oh, there's an alley to the left. The 30, the 20. He's at the touchdown, Houston. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Great offenses find a way to feature their playmakers. How about the creativity by the offense? Using the speedster, the wide receiver as the pitch man, and he kicks it into high gear and makes the huge, long touchdown run for this offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25.
I smell bull crap. You shifted. There you go.
Fights off a defender. And the
Yeah, I'm
defense
over
makes
here,
a
bro.
stop
I'm sorry.
after a minimal gain. Just barely
Got
picked up a
back the ball
yard with
long
that last
time.
completion. It's 2nd and 9.
Yeah.
To throw, it's Rayner. He'll try to do it himself. And he's able to shed 1 tackle.
Water
Gets a
boy.
pretty good pickup.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback,
But then
nice job
finally
buying
won.
time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete,
Is it a
get
shovel
looking at it
pass?
and make this next down more manageable.
And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they
Oh,
try to get
crazy.
another snap before the quarter expires.
Yeah, doing Paulie.
Now we get a timeout from the Blue Devils. That's their first. After using an early one, 2 left for them
Double
to spend.
spot screen. Spot screen. Hey, ain't gonna lie, that play go hard.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the
Another
quarter.
toss. 6 wide.
Looking downfield on first down. They'll run the screen. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. To the ground with the back. They knock him down right there.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion.
So he
It's
so
dropped.
good.
Oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that
So
decision
good.
will be questioned for a while.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force
So
punts,
do
and
all
then
of
this is just gravy. Now they go for it on 4th down and
pretty
medium.
fast.
On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum
Nobody
here
within
in the
10
first
yards.
half.
The Houston offense ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Trying play action. Fires one high and deep. And it slips through his...
It's always moist and juicy and that's and something. Yeah.
It's incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And if you're going to win games, you've got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
They'll run the option. He'll try to get to the marker himself. They'll give it to the back. There's a little room there. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line. They keep him out of the end zone for the moment. Houston wants to play fast. Run in the red zone. It's Lacy.
And I'm good with it.
Yeah. But I like her. She's from St. Marco, but she was nothing in Youngstown. No, she's married to a boy. She's married to a boy. She was a Bernard. You know, Daryl's family is from St. Marco, they're Bernard. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know, she's 37, 38, she's young. But she got the most beautiful thick hair. She wears it in a ponytail or braids or something. But the other day it was down now. And you can see it's her natural thick hair. But anyway, I looked at her and she got an accent. Yeah.
What you do with your passing?
Oh yeah, that accent is thick. But hers is a big thing, but she definitely got an accent. She don't have an accent like the teachers that I used to work with from St. Martinville. Like this board up in St. Martinville. And she had an accent. Yeah. They had several of them that I talked with. Yes. And they had some serious accents.
So that's I can't look like you want to go. How you doing? Hey. Bye.
Now that's how the teacher is. She definitely got an accent. You know she comes out of Louisiana, but it's not like what Canada.
Gives it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Houston going up tempo.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first. chance of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
Two running backs alongside the quarterback. Running inside, it's Jackson. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Throwing, Sellers. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Stands in and takes the hit. Goes high to put it in. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he's in. Touchdown, Tigers. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Houston wants to play fast.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep. That's going to open up your running game later on.
Wants to throw. It's Young. He's not afraid to go deep. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. And that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Houston will be forced to punt. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Here's Sellers to throw. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic, and fortunate to get it back. It'll be 3rd and long. Sellers from the gun on third down. Another incompletion on third down.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sellers to throw for it on 4th. Rushes on him. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Houston going up tempo. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up the return. What a play there.
I've seen that pancake block.
For this guy. That's now his
And the
second
DB.
interception in
Yeah, I
the
know why
first
it's cool.
quarter of this
Hey.
game. He has been an absolute ball hawk in this thing early, and the quarterback would do well to stop throwing his way the remainder of this game.
Sellers on the play action. And they got him.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are
Somebody's
athletic and they are
sleeping.
so strong and then can collapse
Somebody
the
is
pocket.
sleeping.
You saw it right there in that play action.
Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
Throws to the wideout. He's got it. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's 4th down. Will they bring out the punt team?
Nice patience by the quarterback here, working against...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. 4th down, Sellers. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays,
Don't want to go
but
to
there's a
sleep.
reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Motion from the wideout. Snags it, and there's running room. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First play of the period will be a second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. The Cougars will hustle to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of count.
Upstairs, he's got it. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Lacey fighting off the defender. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. They'll try to run for it. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cougar!
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Extra point here will tie the game. Oh, and they blocked it. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The toss to the right.
Johnny, shut up.
Right there. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
I thought Johnny
Got
shut
it on
up.
first down,
Jersey.
now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Oh, Jersey.
Sellers. Here comes the heat. Flips it out on the screen. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The run inside. It's Jackson. Got enough for the first. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you want. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And the return man just kept finding alleys to run in, and he gets it to the 46-yard line.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time to wait. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. On the option. Rides the option, he keeps it. Picks up the first down. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cougars! Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
Man, it's so nice to have an offense that can do so many different things and attack you different ways. When you run the option the normal way,
the other way.
The running back, the defense knows how to play it. But how about this? The receiver out wide now a little confusion. QB takes advantage and punches it in for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense.
That's good play.
Running inside, it's Lacy. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and this crowd getting even more juiced. Off the play fake. Looking to the big tight end. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Oh, and on defense, you just got to be able to finish that play. That defender had the football in his hands. He's just got to catch it. That should have been an interception.
Looking to pass. It's Young. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing. Vertically downfield, and you saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball, getting the INT.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacy. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
To the air on second down. It's complete on the right side. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
To the air, it's Rayner. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Going long. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way, and they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And man, I think they're going to look back on this one, guys, just with frustration, just an opportunity missed. Your defense did the best thing they could do, starting the game, forcing a turnover. Now you get the ball and you give it right back. So the momentum you had and the energy that was in the building, now it goes swinging right back to the other side.
Keeps it on first down. Breaks into the open. Inside the 30. Past the 10.
Did you turn it up or what? Yeah, it's not a cup. And that's what happens. They get played.
Yeah, dude, if I'm a DC, I'm throwing my clipboard. I'm throwing my hands up in the air. Well, what do you want me to do? I mean, this is unbelievable, having a guy this dynamic at the quarterback spot that can take it 50-plus and make it look that easy. You stop it.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And the scoring play came on a 61-yard touchdown run. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25.
Give me all the loot.
Looking for a crease. It's Lacy. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Notre Dame right back to the line.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Oh, he's got room. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Screaming down.
This quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. He can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
Finds the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going.
Oh.
Scanning the field, it's Raynor. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And listen, the quarterback drops back and he...
Give me a second, bro. I got to put my baby down.
Through his progressions, we see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the ball's free in the backfield. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Oh, he's got some space. He is in. Takes the fumble to the house. Touchdown, Cougars.
Number one job of a defense, affect the quarterback, get to him, make him a little bit flustered, uncomfortable. Jesse, his 2nd fumble of the day, and this time it goes to the house.
Yeah, and David, you know as a former DN, the coaches were telling their guys, hey, you got him to fumble once. If you get close to him, strip away at that thing. Get your hands on him. The ball's going to come out again. That's exactly what happened. They were opportunistic, not just recovering it, scooping and scoring for a big TD.
defense will come to the centerpiece we need.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They were just about out of time on the play clock, so they used the timeout. They'll have 2 remaining. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter.
Hey, kill it. 949 rock star. 949 rock star.
The run inside. It's Lacy. And tackled there by the defense. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Over the middle, complete to Wesco. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Caught in the backfield, it's Jacobs. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Behind the chains now on second and long. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Pressure coming, and down he goes.
Hey, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the 4th sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down.
Working on missing stuff so good that you can't do nothing. Working on one day, maybe I could be this one. Maybe I could be this one.
Running inside, it's Lacy. He couldn't get it to the corner as this defense opening things up with a big play. Houston wants to play fast.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He
Man,
is
why
lucky
you
to
do
get
that man
one
like
back, and
that?
the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Come on, man. You do that man.
Looking for space. It's Dickens. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often.
We got
I
a
don't see the
squad.
point of going for it on that one
I don't
early in
see
the game in
no
that
stars.
situation.
We got Dallas
I can break it
Cowboys.
down. And it's a sack.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
The Crimson Tide just hoping at least to get some of the yardage back here on 2nd down.
Yeah,
Back to
Papa
throw,
Cooter.
it's Hoover. Quickly to the tight end. And he dropped a quick spin move on him before being dragged down. Solid pickup on the play.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the 3rd down manageable. Really putting this offense in a good position.
There's the pressure. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got some room to run.
He's so
and a
slow.
big return after the INT
He's
sets up
so
the offense
slow.
with his possession. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession, they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end.
Really?
And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense.
You got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Lost one deep down the right side. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Touchdown, Houston. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the 1st down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Don't we have
You
flash
got to
break?
put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse.
Don't
You
we got
can't
some
take
flash
points
break?
off the board. But you got to move on.
So don't we have some flash
I think you just
break?
got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Benjamin. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
On the option. Pulls it on the option. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Houston going up tempo. He tried to make something out of nothing, but there was really nothing he could do on that play.
And I hope offensively that's not going to make them quit on this option play. That's a scheme that really puts the defense in a bind. If I were them, I wouldn't let that play stop them from trying to run it later in this game.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
A shot toward the end zone.
Wow.
Intercepted. Big play stops the
Big
drive.
plays. 3
Now
times.
guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and
I want
catch
that.
it.
Come on.
You play defense
Come on,
for
Green.
a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, you got to know as a quarterback, when you're in an empty set, which means you have no running backs in the backfield with you, you got to be able to get rid of the football. If you're expecting pressure, the clock's going to go off in your head. Not a good job of keeping 2 hands on the football, and the defense able to knock it loose.
They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The run inside. It's Dickens. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Young. Blasted as he lets it go. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
Nice job rallying there by the defense. That's a play they needed to make. They're trailing. It's still early. Lots of football to be played, but that was an important down and distance in this one early.
That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, sudden change situation. You got to give this defense credit. Their offense just turned it over. They held tight. They didn't allow a touchdown, and they forced their opponent to take a field goal. Nice job.
He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield. That's the end of the quarter, and Houston has the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Running inside, it's Benjamin. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Snagged out of the air. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd and short now from their own 48. Intercepted a first half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And he makes another momentum-building play. His 2nd interception in the 1st half. He can feel where the football's going. Got a good beat on this offense and making plays early and often for his club.
On the option. The option, he'll keep it. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Inside the 10. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello.
How about it? They change up the option look, run the option, but the receiver...
Wow. He clipped it. He broke their bone real quick. Golly.
Welcome to the National Championship game at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Houston Cougars against the Virginia Tech Hokies. As always, great to have Holly Rowe reporting from the sidelines. Holly, what do you have?
It is the best entrance in college football. At night, Sandman. The Virginia Tech Hokies are rocking. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Looking to throw. It's Rayner. Aggressive collar opening play. Catch made wide open way downfield. Breaks free in the clear. Touchdown, Hokies. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense right down the field into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this.
Breaking into the clear. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I don't mind the decision to run there. There really wasn't anything open down the field, but you've got to protect the football once you become a runner. As a quarterback, the number one thing is the ball. You've got to take care of it throwing it down the field. You've got to take care of it when you're a runner. You got to get down or get out of bounds. That is a bad turnover from this quarterback.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Cut quickly. Offense in a good spot here on 2nd and 4 after the 6-yard completion. And here's the handoff. Makes the first down, but easy price. Big hit there at the end.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Caught behind the line. It's Vaughn. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Looking to throw. It's Rayner. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. Will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. Makes it look easy. And they add to their lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
They're going to run the option. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. And the Cougars come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. A deep shot to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
That is a poor decision by this quarterback. That's not the matchup that you want. The coverage is tight. Really should have been intercepted. I think the quarterback got away with that one. Sigh of relief from that offensive coordinator that that's not a turnover.
Throwing up play action.
Why did you flip your body around, bro? That doesn't make no sense.
That'll bring up fourth down.
That was wrong.
Hold on, Joe.
You
Looks
ain't
like
supposed
this
to do all
offense is
this.
going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep down the left side. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off. Defense gets the stop on fourth down. See if they can punch it in. It's first and goal. Using his legs, it's Jackson. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. The tight end goes in motion before the snap.
Don't follow me.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And they'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
It's a fumble behind the line. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first try. This is a chip shot from 24 yards. Nice kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll pitch it. Game moves out past the 25-yard line. The game makes it second and medium.
Well, this is why this option offense is so effective. Is on first down, they can stay on schedule. When you're on schedule, it opens up everything. They can go back to the option. They can go to play-action pass. In fact, on second and manageable, I love the idea of a play-action pass.
Wow.
Oh, this is going to work him the rest of the game. Wide open down the field. The only thing that you cannot do as a quarterback is overthrow this player. You've got to underthrow him, if anything. You've got to get the completion down the field. A big play.
Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Makes the defender miss. He make the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs. There'll be a rule down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare. There's the handoff. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So it's Virginia Tech on the top of the moment. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking to pass. It's Young. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And the Cougars will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This is the sixth play on the drive. On the ground, it's Dickens. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So no hesitation. The offense is on the field to go for it here. It's a crucial play. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Nowhere to run up the middle.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. To the air, it's Rayner. Looking for the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Great defense here and really good timing, because anytime you're going to bat that ball away, there's always a chance you're going to arrive too early and create a pass interference. But here the defender times it perfectly, swats it away for an incompletion.
4th down. The ball is loose. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's the only situation where the fumble just doesn't make any difference whatsoever. And I got to credit, he's trying to reach that ball across the line of the game. It comes loose. Who cares? It's 4th down. It's going the other direction anyway.
They'll run the option. Oh, look out. He's got open. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Past the 10. Touchdown, Houston. They begin to fight back here in this championship game.
Chris, you see this concept pop up on film, and I got to tell you, I absolutely love the creativity. Finding a way to get this wide receiver the football, this time on an option. Great job by the quarterback of getting upfield, getting that read, and pitching it to the outside. And now you see the speed and athleticism. He's got so much talent. Getting him the rock, here he's in the end zone.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Vaughn. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The Hokies hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another 1st down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down.
Oh, come on, bro. You ain't got to run it to me, man.
These simple curl routes are so difficult to defend. From a defense's perspective, you got to try to anticipate and jump this route. But you better beware. If he double moves, he's gone.
On the move now. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he'll finally go down, but it's a 1st down and much more. Great game in the play.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
When we talk with these coaches, they talk about the key for the defensive lineman, in particular in the middle of that line, is block destruction. Look at him get off the block, and he's able to make a play, this time in the backfield.
Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Rayner. The pocket breaking down. Looking deep to the right after all that. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
This is the benefit of playing zone defense on 3rd down. Chris, look at the eyes of the defender. They're in the backfield. He can break on the ball, and while it looks like a completion for a 1st down, he shows up with physicality, knocks the ball loose, 4th down.
The offense still on the field to go for it on 4th and 11. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare. Option look. It's Rayner. And he's swarmed quickly. They're all over the QB run there.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do that.
It's caught. He's breaking free. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. This offense cannot be stopped.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Timeout call by the Hokies. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. PAT puts them up 13 now. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Receiver in motion now. They'll try the option play here. He's got space. Tackle made after a big gain. The Cougars come to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll hand it off. Look out, and he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Houston.
That is a massive score for this group. It really creates a different game moving into the 3rd quarter. You create that momentum with the score before half, that locker room just feels different at halftime.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To throw, it's Rayner. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. Now Virginia Tech uses a timeout here, their second. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Again, moves the ball to the 39. It'll be 1st down. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. The jump ball won by the receiver. He out-fought the defender for the football.
That's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well. Get the ball out. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the 1st half. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for 1 more play.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead. So the Cougars offense heads back out onto the field now. Here's the option play. They'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
It's an option look. Fights off a defender. That's a solid gain there. He keeps it and picks up the first down himself.
Chris, here's the key on these option plays as a quarterback is that you can't assume that you're always going to pitch the ball. You've got to read the defense and force them to make a decision. Here, there's nobody for the quarterback, and he does a great job of just continuing along that track and getting up the field for a big gain.
They're going to run the option. Running with purpose. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one.
Makes the catch and has space. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Crucial third down play right here. Quarterback's got it on the option. Got an opening here. And they finally stop him. The quarterback keeper picks up great yardage and a first down. And the Cougars come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. They'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Cougars looking to run some tempo here.
This defense has to adjust. If you're the defensive play caller, you've got to put a safety down into the box. You've got to get to a single high look and get the numbers on your side so you can stop the run. This is far too easy for an offense. Back-to-back rushes for first downs.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's incomplete. A dangerous pass there, almost picked off in the end zone.
Chris, these types of plays will come back to haunt a defense. You give an offense like this more chances. You don't create the interception. It's right there for you in your hands. Now this quarterback's got another shot. I don't like their odds at all.
They'll run the option. A keeper, he's going to try to run for it. And he stopped the front seven all over him that time.
Boy, I tell you, that's a bit of a conservative play call there on 3rd and long. I thought that they would try to force the issue and put the ball past the chains in the passing game. They go with the option play, and the defense was ready. I think this takes a tremendous amount of discipline, in particular from that front seven, maintaining their eye discipline and understanding that that quarterback is still a threat. And now they're getting themselves off the field and forcing this team into a field goal decision.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Caught over the middle, it's Howard. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for 2nd and short.
The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position is just icing on the cake. Now, if you can get your back going, you can probably close this thing out. He is so good late in the game.
And first down, they go right back to him. They keep feeding the running back, but he's had nowhere to go tonight. They've been dominated at the line of scrimmage.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
So Virginia Tech is in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter.